Hello, everyone, and welcome to Social Grace. This is an exciting show for me. And the reason it's exciting is because this is a product and a company that I've kind of fallen in love with, to be honest. So, complete transparency, it's kind of changed the way that I view CBD, to be honest. It's changed the way that I live my life, my post workout, my sleep regimen. Everything about Sacred Leaf has changed the way that I view my, I guess, holistic wellness, really taking care of myself in a new way that I never thought possible before. The reason that I love it so much is because I'm going to be honest with you, transparency. I have anxiety. I don't sleep. I work out, so I have muscle pain, all of those kind of things. And so I'm coming to you. I'm being real with you. My name is Christopher Macken, and I'm so glad to be a part of Social Grace Co. and to be able to bring you as the host, Sacred Leaf. I would like to encourage all of you, if you do the Insta thing, follow me on Instagram. You can find me at The Real Macken on Instagram. So look me up there. It's going to be great. So if you have any questions about my experiences with the product, please feel free to message me privately on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to give you my personal experiences. Sacred Leaf has changed the way that I think about, like I just said earlier, my holistic wellness, the way I take care of myself. It's not just a brand. They are so conscious and cognizant of the way that people ingest the product or use the product, that they take care from the beginning all the way to the end. And I don't want to tell you about it. I've got a friend of mine who's joining us. I love her so much. Her name is Megan. Megan Robertson is a CBD specialist. So she understands everything, the ins and outs of all of it. This is what she knows it, like she's the expert. So we're bringing her in again. You've probably seen me on camera with her before because she knows how to explain the products and the ins and outs of it. And all honesty, she taught me a lot of things too. So let's go ahead and bring in Megan really quick. Megan.
Hi.
Girl, you look so good. It looks kind of ethereal.
Does it fit me?
It's so good. You've got a crown. You're wearing a crown. You are the queen. You're the CBD queen, and I think it's fitting. So I have to tell you, we've done shows before, but the more I have been introduced to Sacred Leaf, the more I've fallen in love with it. I'll be honest with you. It has changed the way I think about the way that I can take care of myself.
That's really good.
I've always
That's what we want, though, Christopher. We want that.
Well, and I feel kind of like I'm one of the last dummies to get on board with CBD, really, because I've seen it before, right? I've seen it in gas stations. I've seen it, in places where I go, yeah, I'm not buying that. And it really was you that kind of helped open my mind to CBD and the possibilities for the way that it really benefits me, my body, and the way that I operate my life every single day. So before we get into all of that, I really, if you don't mind, I would love for you to just take a moment and kind of just let everyone know a little bit about you and Sacred Leaf.
Yeah, sure. Of course. So my name is Megan Robertson, and I own 2 Sacred Leaf stores in Texas. And I actually started about 5 years ago before I even knew anything about Sacred Leaf, and I really just didn't know, what brand to go with and things like that, and fell upon Sacred Leaf. And I love the brand so much because they are transparent, and that's kind of how, I'm actually a medical massage practitioner, and so I need to know exactly what's in the products that I use, the products that my clients use, and even my family uses. And Sacred Leaf is able to give that to me, through, they are a true seed to store company. So that means they grow, manufacture, and produce everything that they carry. So anytime I need product, I know exactly where it's coming from. They are third party and batch tested, which is so important. Most people third party test. The batch test is actually the most important lab that you need on a product. So if you have a CBD product, if you don't have a batch test for it, you really don't know that there's that many milligrams of CBD in that product unless you have a batch test. And Sacred Leaf makes it so easy to find the labs. That's another thing that we see is, we check people's product for them and we can't even find a lab, and that's a huge problem. Sacred Leaf takes that away, makes it so easy. You can scan a code on the product and it pops right up. Everything is made in a GMP and ISO certified lab. So that there's nothing being added, there's no chemicals, it's clean, and you're getting a good product.
Well, and I think that that's the thing that kind of changed the way I thought about CBD, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I know this is going to sound silly, but it's something as simple as that QR code.
Yes, it's so easy.
It's so easy. And for all of you who watched the show with Megan and I actually did it live on camera. I took out my phone.
Yes.
Scanned it.
That was awesome.
Showed the whole thing. And I can see the lab. I can see the lab results for not just the company, but the product, what I am taking into my body. And, Trevor, I got to meet the owner in New York when we were all up in New York together. And
isn't he great?
Oh my God, he's so great, because his passion for bringing wellness to people is not just about building a company. It's about making sure that we're doing something great for ourselves and that we know what we're ingesting. And that's the thing that's so, Sacred Leaf has gone 5 steps beyond just a brand. And
yes, and it was like way before hemp was legal everywhere. And that's what really drew me into the company was, they knew everything before everybody else knew everything, and so they're like 2 steps ahead every time. And their product line, they have one of the largest product lines that I've ever seen.
It really is kind of great. And I just started using a new product of yours this week, and I'm going to tell you about it in just a little bit. But before we do that, I just want to say to everyone that we love to connect with you at socialgraceco.com in new and exciting ways. So no matter where you're shopping from, if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, put it in the comments. Let us know. We want to know. We want to connect with you. We want to be your friend. And at the same time, while we have Megan here, she's the expert on CBD, and she knows all of the things that you want to know. She is an entrepreneur. She is a mother. She is a daughter. She understands the benefits of CBD. So if you have questions, I can promise you, you're not the only one.
No, that's how I got into CBD, Christopher, was because I needed it myself. I was hurting really bad, and I don't take any kind of prescriptions or anything like that. And as soon as Trevor gave me something, I was like, whoa, what is this?
Well, you and I are kind of the same in that way, to be honest with you. I kind of listed off earlier. I have anxiety. I have trouble sleeping. And I just thought that was just normal. Right.
No, it's not normal. And right now, everybody has that going on because of, COVID over the last year and just what's going on. That's been a huge problem, actually. So
yeah, but at the same time, I thought, well, I don't want to take that prescription medication that has a laundry list of side effects. I would rather have something natural. But I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what the no side effect meant or the natural thing meant. Of course, I've heard CBD, but I didn't really know what it meant until I met you and I met Sacred Leaf.
Well, it's actually scary for some people because they hear the word CBD and they think of, they're going to get high, they can't function. I was a little hesitant too, because I've never been that. I have to be able to function during the day, take care of my kids, and go to work. And CBD gives me that. I can be balanced and focused, and that's obviously the main reasons why I take it. Also, to help with my inflammation and my pain as well. So,
before we dive into the first product, I want to let everyone know that Megan's not just here to give you a lesson on CBD. So socialgraceco.com gives us the ability to shop these amazing brands because we scour the world over for the premium brands, the premium products, and we bring them to you. You can actually shop this show. So everything that we're talking about in this particular show, if you're shopping from YouTube or from Facebook, in the description, there's a link, and that link will take you over to socialgraceco.com where you can see a designated page just for this, and it will let you kind of shop the entire show. We have huge savings today because today is the bundle show. Everything is about saving. I don't mean like $5. I mean, we're saving like a lot.
No, this is a lot. Like, Christopher, you can't get this in the stores.
And you own multiple stores.
It's unheard of. So this is, it's going to be an amazing show, and really, just pay attention to which bundle is going to fit you the most, and you're really going to save a lot here.
So I have a little bit of an inside scoop, I guess, because I have used a lot of these products myself, and I'm going to give you my real life insight on what I think about them as we're talking about them. So
Great.
The very first bundle that I really want to talk about really quick, this contains so much. This is $129, but I don't want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on the fact that this is $85 off. And Megan, who owns multiple stores, cannot even sell this bundle for this price.
Nope.
This is the power of socialgraceco.com, is the ability to bring you all of this. So we have the tincture. We have the pain relief roll-on. That's a topical. We have another topical pain relief cream, and we have the bath bomb. And Megan, I got to say this before I turn it over to you. See this right here? This is the roll-on. This is just for display purposes only. This one is my personal one that is in my bag.
It is awesome.
Since I have been introduced to this product, I don't have to take Advil. I don't know if I should have said a name brand, but ibuprofen. I don't have to take ibuprofen. I don't have to take an NSAID at all for pain relief. I love to work out. I love the ability to kind of relax a little bit, but at the same time, I like to stay focused. And this product has been so wonderful for post-workout. I'm going to tell you, I have an issue with this side of my neck. I was in a really bad car accident years ago. I'm oversharing. I know, forgive me. But it causes my muscles to contract on this side whenever I work out or if I don't sleep right.
Yeah, like a spasm, right?
Yeah, it basically is, actually. And it causes me so much discomfort. And it's really kind of a problem. I can roll this on, and within 30 minutes, the pain is gone. I'm relaxed. I haven't taken a pill. I haven't had to worry about my liver and, with NSAIDs and things like that. I roll it on and I go, and I'm fine. It's got a cooling sensation to it. Again, I told you, this is my personal one. My husband actually tweaked his back during a workout this week. And well, this is going to be kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So, because I have no shame. So I told him, I said, you've got to use this. And I rolled it on him. He said, I don't feel anything.
Ah.
And I went, how do you not feel anything? I didn't squeeze it. When you're rolling it on, just squeeze it a little bit.
It's got to get on that little ball in there.
It was a user error. I just kind of completely screwed it up. So I felt kind of silly about that. But I'll tell you, this entire collection is so incredible. If you're someone who walks a lot, the pain relief cream is great for your feet. The tincture is incredible for an internal use. And this will be your new best friend. If you are someone who reaches for an ibuprofen, this will be your new best friend. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you take it from here. Go with it.
Sure, yeah. So as you know, according to Christopher, this is his favorite thing right now. So this is our freeze roller. This stuff is actually pretty easy to use, and it's pretty amazing. So you're going to get that cold, hot sensation. It does have eucalyptus in it. It does have peppermint. It has arnica as well. I know a lot of people are fans of that. That's really good for pain relief there. It's easy to apply, so just roll it on wherever you're hurting, and it's more of a spot treatment, okay? If you actually prefer something that does not cool and you're more sensitive to essential oils, you have our pain cream. Our pain cream is a light citrus scent. You use a rice size to pea size amount. So it is highly concentrated. It comes in a 2-ounce container there. Okay. Again, this is a spot treatment. Just put it on the area that you're needing relief from, and this will definitely do the trick for you there. Okay. We do have a tincture. So everything in this package is 500 milligrams each, just so you guys know that. Okay. Our VG tincture, VG stands for vegetable glycerin. This means that we can vape this. We can put it underneath our tongue. If you ever heard the word sublingual, that's what that means, is we're putting this underneath our tongue, or you can mix it in any liquid. So I'm a big fan of our lemon flavor. So I like lemon water a lot. This one actually is our lemon. I'll just put it in my water and I'll start my day with that. Okay. I do believe you can choose between lemon, mint, orange, and just our natural flavoring there. Dosage wise, you want to stick to 1 milligram per 10 pounds of body weight to start off with. Okay. And then you get a bath bomb. So everybody loves bath bombs. They're awesome. They're pain relief bath bombs. They've got a lot of, eucalyptus and peppermint in them. They're great at the end of the day.
Well, and ultimately, I mean, we're looking at an $85 savings here. So for those of you who really, let's see, wow, I need to try that. Oh, listen, Egal, I'm gonna tell you, if you have not tried the roll-on,
it is awesome.
It's ridiculous, especially for people. So my every morning, my family, we start our day off with a 4 to 8 mile hike every morning. That is the way we start our day. It's super early and it gets our endorphins going and we're great. But it kind of, I'm not 20 anymore, I'll be honest. So, it kind of, there's aches and pains that come along with it. And I'm trying to be a little tongue in cheek, but in all honesty, I don't want to take Advil every time I come back home from, a long walk. I can take this and roll it on. And I tell you, Megan, I swear.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Game changing. This is unbelievably game changing. And I love the fact that I can throw it into a bag, get on a plane, leave, go with it, because we're talking about a natural solution here. And producer, if we can just bring up what you get in this whole thing one more time, I want to go over it. We have the tinctures, we have the roll-on, we have the pain relief cream, and the bath bomb for only $129. That's an $85 savings off of this. Megan doesn't even have access.
Yeah, and there's 500. Remember, there's 500 milligrams in each one. And how you know that? Remember, Sacred Leaf batch tests. So we have a QR code. You can scan it, and that will show you that there is 500 milligrams of CBD in this product. This is a broad spectrum, so everything in this package is 0 THC. So everybody out there who gets drug tested, you're okay to take this one.
Oh, perfect. Well, actually, that's a really good question. I didn't think about it because, people who may be a little hesitant to try CBD, they may be thinking, oh, gosh, well, yes, CBD is legal in all 50 states, but can I take this if I get drug tested?
Right. So like full spectrum is going to have the legal amount, which is the 0.3% or less of THC. And unfortunately, there is that small chance that you can fail a drug test. And also for kids, we don't recommend starting with a product with THC either. And so every package that we have today are all 0 THC. And you can find that on the lab. That's easily accessible on each item.
Okay. So can I ask you a personal question? Do you mind?
Yeah.
So you're a mom.
Go right ahead. Yes.
You're a mom. So every single bundle that we have going on right now, would you be comfortable giving your child anything that we're talking about?
Yes. So I have one who's an athlete. He gets shin splints. We use the pain cream all the time with that, and it gives him relief pretty quickly. And then my youngest actually has ADHD, and we choose actually not to medicate. And we use the edibles instead. So we do use 0 THC, and he does pretty well with that.
And does that helps him?
It does, yes.
I love that.
He's kind of picky, and so like the tincture, he's like, okay, mom, because there's like flavors and stuff, but he really, obviously, he's a sweet tooth baby, so he loves eating the edibles.
Oh, the gummies?
Yes, he loves the bears. Because with broad, it's not as strong tasting, like hemp tasting as like a full spectrum, and so the kids really do like those.
Well, they're so tasty.
Yeah.
And the thing that I really love is I don't feel out of it. I'm still
Yep.
very much in control. I'm
Definitely.
very, very focused.
Yep.
Um,
That's why people like CBD is because they can still function every day.
yeah. Well,
Yep.
that's why I like Sacred Leaf. So, okay, let's move on to our next
Yeah.
collection that we're having. So, this is the CBD Relax set. You can find this at 149 and it's a $90 savings. I got to
Yes.
tell you
Great
guys,
savings.
these little babies right here, these are the honey sticks. I'm
Oh,
a
these are
tea,
really good.
I'm corny. I'm a tea drinker. I mean, I love tea. I think that the act of making tea and pouring tea into my teacup and having the lemon and all of that kind of stuff it's soothing for me. I enjoy that part of my day, but I also love adding honey to it. And I didn't even realize that I could get my CBD in a honey form until Sacred Leaf.
Yes,
So
this is raw too. It's raw honey, which is so important if you want the healing benefits from honey. It's got to be raw. So,
see, I didn't even know that until you guys.
yes,
So I love this.
definitely.
I break it open. I can squeeze it into my tea. I can have my experience, but at the same time, that mid-afternoon, when you feel like you're having that mid-afternoon crash where you've had your
Yeah.
coffee in the morning and all of that kind of stuff. I can have my tea in the afternoon and I feel energized and focused again, and everything is balanced. And does that go back to the endocannabinoid system that you've
Yes.
taught me
Yeah.
about?
Yeah. So CBD brings us back to homeostasis so we can function the way we're supposed to function.
And
So
it
that,
makes the whole day go so great. So okay, I'm bragging about the product too much. So let me stop for a second. Let's talk about what you're getting. You're getting
yeah,
the vape
sure.
cartridge here. You're getting the organic gummies. You also have the tinctures and the honey sticks for 149. Regularly, you're going to pay a lot more than that. This is a $90
Yes.
savings. Would you walk us through what each of these products are really great for?
Yes, of course. So we can start with a cartridge here. So if you're into vaping or you currently vape, we do have a cartridge here. It's 700 milligrams. It's terpene rich, so it's going to give you that calming. At the end of the day, a lot of people like this. You can vape that, and it'll get you relaxed fairly quickly. Okay. The honey sticks, I know Christopher mentioned, they are 50 milligrams in a stick. You can do half or a whole. These are awesome to mix in your tea. If you like it in your coffee, like I do in the morning, that's how I take it. Or you can just take it directly into your mouth. I know a lot of people do like honey before bed. This does help you sleep because of the sweetness from the raw. Honey does help with that. Okay. Now we have the edible bears. These are 25 milligrams each in each bear. There's 750 milligrams in the container. So that means it's a 30-day supply here. If you want a quicker response, all you need to do is just suck on the bear, or you can put it underneath your tongue until it dissolves. If you want a slower response, slow release, you can just eat it right away. It takes about 30 minutes to an hour if you are eating it directly. Okay. So sucking on it a little bit quicker. Okay. So if you need that, they are broad spectrum. And then we also have our tincture. It's our calming tincture. This is 1,000 milligram tincture. And so it's actually twice the amount as the 500 over here. But what's cool about it, the calming part of it, is that it has lavender in it. And everybody knows that lavender does help, with calming down, at the end of the day, or even during the day if you need it. That's available to you. Dosing is still the same. It's 1 milligram per 10 pounds of body weight there.
Well, and I've embarrassed myself enough before on a show with you, and we did the math and told everyone what I weighed. So I'm not going to do that again. But at least I know how to do that. So it's 1 milligram per every 10
10
pounds of
pounds,
body
yeah,
weight.
that's just the recommended dosage because of body weight. Some people might be a little more sensitive. Some people might have a higher tolerance, but you want to start there. And that's what's nice about CBD is you can play around with it a little bit. It's not going to, be harmful or anything like that. And it does not have any side effects.
Again, it's natural. And for all of you who are just now
Definitely.
joining us, we're talking about Sacred Leaf. This is socialgraceco.com, and Sacred Leaf is such an integral part of our brand. We love them because they bring changing results to people's lives. I'm the first one to admit it. I was kind of hesitant with CBD. I admit it full-heartedly, but now I am a believer because I sleep better. My anxiety's gone, and my muscle issues after a workout no longer a problem without having to reach for a pill. And
That roller, right?
listen, I keep it at arm's length. I do. This is my personal one, actually, if you're just now joining us. So just so you know, if you're just now tuning in, you can shop this entire show by looking at the comment. The post, the description. There's a link, and that will take you over to socialgraceco.com. There's a designated page just for this show. So you can pick up on all the savings, all the bundles that we're talking about. We've already talked about 2 great bundles, and we have 1 more. So this next bundle, I call it the Bad Mama Jamma, but maybe that's just a Southern thing. I don't know if everyone else says that term, but we say it's a Bad Mama Jamma. It's got everything in it. We have, okay, I'm going to save one of my favorite pieces for last. We have the multivitamin gummy. We have the pain relief cream. There's the tinctures. There is a sanitizing spray, KN95 mask, and anti-aging cream.
It's one of my favorites.
It's so amazing. I use it every single day. Megan, I'm addicted.
Yes, I use it, Christopher, and my children use it. I have a teen and he has acne, and so he loves it. It helps clear up all of those pimples on his face.
Well, so I have to say, just to be clear, acne is a medically diagnosed thing.
Right.
So I am not a physician, so I can't speak to that, but I will say that proper skincare does help the effects of acne. There is nothing wrong with me saying that. So I want to let you know the anti-aging qualities of this product are incredible, and the pump bottle is genius because you actually get to use all of it and not leave any in the bottom of the bottle. So let me just say that before we go on. This is $1.99, but I want to say what you get again. And also, I haven't had my gum. This is actually my personal bottle. I haven't had my gummy for the day, but I am going to go and take one right now. So this is the gummy multivitamin that has the CBD in it. I love this. It is super tasty, and this is going to make me seem so immature.
They're actually dye-free too, which a lot of parents like, with kids that do have ADD, ADHD, dyes, they can be sensitive to that. And so that's actually one of my favorite products that my son does take. So.
Well, it's so tasty. Number one, it's like
it has real fruit in it too. That's why it tastes that good.
Oh, it's so good. So that's how I like to start my day. I love to have the tinctures because the tinctures are wonderful for me to, again, I can drop in coffee, I can drop in tea, or I can do sublingually. We have the pain relief cream, which is wonderful for topical. And then we also have the anti-aging thing, which is a morning and night regimen for myself because I want to look my best for as long as I can. We have the spray that is the antiseptic spray for your hands. It really kills germs. And then we have the KN95 mask as well. For $1.99, it's a savings of $120. Megan, tell us about everything.
Oh, yeah, sure. So let's go ahead and start. Everybody knows about the tincture, the VG tincture. We went over the one that was in the pain package. This is double the amount, so 1,000 milligrams. You do have the choice of a lemon, orange, mint, or natural. And so again, it's VG tincture, which means it's in vegetable glycerin. So you can vape it, you can put it underneath your tongue sublingually, or you can mix it in any beverage. So if you want, lemon water in the morning, or if you, like mints in your hot cocoa, things like that, that's a good idea to mix that in there. Okay. Then you have the pain cream. This is double the amount again than what's in the pain batch over here. So we have a rice size dosing here. So a teeny bit goes a long way. So this is going to last you a long time, and it is great for spot treatments. Okay. Then we have our multivitamin, which we talked about, which is going to have, your daily multivitamin dose, and then it's dye free. Okay. So just one of those a day. They're really good. They do have real fruit in them. Okay, so our last thing here is the anti-aging cream, and it's awesome. It has stem cells in it. It's really good. You can use it on your face. You can use it on areas, a lot of women do like it on their chest area as well as their legs. And so it's multi-use, very easy to use. You just pump it right out of the top here, so you're not wasting any there. A little goes a long way here, and it's fast absorption. Okay. Also, with this bundle, you will be getting our hand sanitizer. It's actually really nice. It does have conditioning things in it as well, so it's not harsh on your hands. And then you do get a mask with this bundle.
Okay, so I got to tell you, the
Yep.
anti-aging cream, when you said a little bit goes a long way, Megan, you're not
Yes.
lying.
Yeah,
Right?
it really does. Yeah.
I do like the smallest little bit of a pump out of it, and then I take my fingers like this, and
Uh-huh.
I dab it around my face.
Yeah,
I
that's
rub
a
it
great
all
way
the
to
way
use it.
in. I swear the skin around my eyes is tighter. So I started using it on the backs of my hands,
Yeah.
my elbows, and my knees. Because listen, if you're watching,
That's why I was saying like the chest area for
the
women, because
décolletage.
the sun, it kind of gets that a little wrinkly here. And
Well,
so it
do you
really
know
does
why it
help.
gets so wrinkly there?
I mean, I'm guessing sun
So,
exposure, but I don't know.
well, you know, my background is in beauty,
Yeah.
right? So
You would know that, I guess.
yeah, so my background is in beauty, and all I can say is let me just say in a delicate way, there's an apparatus that women sometimes use to keep things pushed up, and that makes wrinkles here.
Okay.
So we have to take extra care that we take care of the décolletage to make sure that it looks young and youthful. There's a couple of other areas that show off our age, the backs of our hands, our elbows, and our
Yeah.
knees. This is a wonderful product because the stem cells, but at the same time, it delivers that natural wellness and healing from the CBD. This is a great way for you to take advantage of that, not just for your face, but for your entire body. And for this price, producer, can we just bring this up one more time? I'm so sorry. I have to talk about this. $199. You're getting the tinctures. You're getting the anti-aging cream. You're getting the pain relief cream, the multivitamins, the spray for oh gosh,
Hand sanitizer.
hand sanitizer.
I mean,
Thank you
you've
so
used it
much.
for the past year, so you should know what it
I
is.
know. I should know. And the KN95 mask and a partridge in a pear tree. I mean, you're getting a
Yep.
whole bunch of this. Guys, this is my favorite bundle, to be honest with you, because it packs kind of a mighty punch, and you will love every single one of these products. Megan, you have shown us so many great things, and I'm so glad to have you a part of the socialgraceco.com family, as well as
Oh,
the fact
thank you.
that you're part of Sacred Leaf. I mean, you're like the inside scoop. I'm sorry, I keep dropping things from my display over here. I apologize. It's so glad to have you here. Do you have anything that you would like to say to everyone at home about Sacred Leaf before we close out?
Yeah, I would actually like to say, like, don't be scared. CBD is not what you think it is. A lot of people are hesitant. I still get new people that come in the store that finally said, okay, I'm ready to try it. Maybe they had to read on it. There's a lot of resources out there now. There's a lot of, like studies done, things to back up what we're talking about. And it's going to be okay. CBD is not going to make you high. You can still function. You don't have to get high to get help, which is really, really what CBD is all about. Okay. So just give it a try. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just comment. I'll go back and check them, and I would be happy to answer your questions for you.
Megan, I adore you, girl. I can't wait to see you again soon. Thank you so much. And please tell Trevor I said hello.
I will. Thank you so much, Christopher.
Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. You guys, I want to like reiterate something she just said. You don't have to get high to get help. I was that person. I did not want to get high, but I needed help. I had anxiety, couldn't sleep, and I had muscle soreness. And I found all of my answers with Sacred Leaf. Thanks to socialgraceco.com for introducing me to them. And Megan. Megan is such a wealth of knowledge. God, I love her. And I'm so glad that she gets to join us in doing these shows. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You got to know, from the bottom of this Georgia boy's heart, you are the best part of Social Grace Co. I got to say it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for shopping. And thank you so much for being interested in asking questions. That really is where it's all at. We're learning at the same time that we can shop. And I think that that's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave you with that tonight. I hope you're good to yourself and you're good to everyone else around you. Until next time, my name is Christopher Macken. This is Social Grace Co.